Hey there kind people, it's me Eun-bi. Welcome back to my review of Island 2 NA. Today's episode starts with right where the episode 4 left. They didn't waste any time, so I will do the same. We saw Islanders dance unit performance, now it is time for the Grounders performance. In the interim evaluation, judges said it was better than Islander. This is a scary line. There is no way everything will go right in the practice. If it does, they will mess up in the actual performance. So right after hearing this line, I was really scared. It wasn't anything. I just want to create some drama, so they just make something out of nothing. About the performance, it was synced. They were perfectly synced. It was more like 3 body 1 soul type of sync. Lots of 4-5-year-old groups couldn't master this, but they just had 1 week or 1 month. It was really impressive. But they just had 3 members, but I mostly saw Sarang and sometimes Yu. Yuno was visually awesome, but in the performance she was more like a side character. Other than that, I don't have any complaint cause I really enjoyed the performance and they deserve the win. Next up, Islanders creative unit. It was their left out unit. Islander wanted to focus on winning first 2 rounds, so they stored all the beast for first 2 rounds, and for this they didn't care if they lose. Just by that I knew they would win cause Mnet loves underdog winning stories, and as Island lost first 2 rounds, I was totally sure. During the practice session they struggled with the choreography as they never had experience making a choreography. They were also confident the other 2 would win, so they didn't care about this unit. The editors also threw shade on Nana and Kang showing they were busy taking photos instead of practicing. But because of Maya's leadership, they pulled it off. She led the group very well. She also came up with a story which all can relate to. They had an advantage as they had 7 members, and in dance how many members there will be is better cause then it is easier to fill the stage, which they used perfectly. But it also brings a disadvantage as they had 7 members. Distributing equal screen time was tough. Because of that some members stood out, but some members were really invisible. Sebi started from the metaball and then the sun behind her back was creative. Her walking and moves gives women empowerment vibe. Mai was the backbone of this stage. Her acting and those expression changes were really awesome. Ling Ling and Nana were also great. Others were mostly unnoticeable. The last performance was Grounders creative unit. They had Sejong, so they had no worries about the choreography. Interim evaluation also went smoothly. Their practice session was mostly about Cheon and she kinda slow when it comes to learning new choreography. But I started liking this girl for some reason, mostly because of her character. She is cute. Anyway, because of Cheon, Jimin got a positive skin. I was really happy. We still have hope for leader Jimin. However, the performance was actually good. It feels like actual choreography. It was neat and stable. It greatly matches with this song. It also has some feel good choreos. Those are like something you will feel good while watching. Another great thing about this stage was everyone had a killing part where they could show their potential and all of them killed their part. The only thing they were lacking was it doesn't have any particular story, but their opponent had. Still, in my opinion, they were the best, but they lost just by 1 point, which is fair as the other team was also great. It made sense, but what happened next didn't. So the creative team won, so because of them there will be 3 fewer dropouts. So if we go with logic, 5 contestants who lost their battle and 1 from creative should drop out, and I'm sure Islanders also think this way. So to prevent that, what Mnet did, no voting this time. Whoever got the lowest score would top out. I don't have any problem with that, but why now? Why they didn't do the same thing in the first round? This made it clear all these rules were just so they could favor their favorites. It is not fair for everyone. And because of that, Nana and Kang got eliminated, and a reminder, they both were from the Islanders creative unit. So either they are so dumb or this show is rigged. However, they finally started the actual voting. Out of current 20, only 12 will be posted in the next round. 6 of them will be picked by the producer and other 6 will be chosen by the audience's vote. So it kinda clears that the debut group will have 6 members. I don't understand why they are taking Hype's route. It never ends well. Anyway, it is time to update my top 7. It will be 6 soon. Anyway, here are they. First, Bang Jimin. Second, Nam Yuju. Third, Son Juwon. Fourth, Yoon Jiun. Fifth, Jung Sebi. Sixth, Mai. She will slay in the next week and she will be back in my top 7. No worries. And 7th, Choi Jong-un. I told you guys. Well, in the beginning, I felt like no one was good other than the drama team, and now I love almost all of them. It is bad in a good way. Anyway, that's all for today. Watch this video as YouTube thinks you will like it, so give it a try and I get going. Until then, have an awesome life.